It's Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio, and let's welcome in. He's kind of last of the Mohicans, really. Not just obviously one of the 32 men nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year, but like the Legion of Boom has slowly but surely kind of started to get older.
A little bit.
Older.
A little bit.
But you're the last still bringing it, still doing it.
I mean, you know, I try to take care of my body and, you know, see how long I can make this last.
What's the secret?
Not taking that long of a break. I think that's the biggest thing. Not taking a long break, making sure you're working out, keeping your mind fresh, and, yeah.
So not taking that long a break means when do you get back after it?
I would say like a week or two. But it's not like I take that week and I go straight into like trying to squat as much as I can. It's like slowly doing different things like basketball or whatever.
Right. So this is again dissimilar but similar. Okay, so when I stopped playing basketball and started doing broadcasting, that was when I first started kind of getting addicted to coffee.
Okay.
Right, and then you get into like February and March, and I'm having 4 espresso shots and a drink. So then once I get to like April, May, when college basketball's done, I'll go like a week or 2 weeks cold turkey, no coffee.
Really?
Yeah. And then kind of start over for the next season.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I did not drink coffee till about 2 years ago.
And now?
Now I'm just a coffee drinker.
What's your drink?
I'm a latte with oat milk with caramel. I was a was it macchiato?
Yeah, that's you know what that is? That's the gateway drug.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the gateway drug.
I ordered it one time and somebody was like, "That's what you drinking?" Yeah, you just must have started. I'm like, all right, let me get good.
It is the gateway drug because it mixes. It has just enough coffee taste.
Yeah.
But you mix it with whatever milk you get,
right,
and then the caramel, and it just hits you right.
That's
You're
what
like,
I'm saying.
Man, this is great. Whereas if they had people just drink like black coffee, nah, I'm never touching this stuff.
Yeah. I'm cool. I'm working my way up. I got a doubles a couple times. You know what I mean? I'm working my way up.
Yeah. Once you start to get to like the 3 and the 4, you're like, man, this is getting a lot. And then if you brew your own cold brew, now you've completely crossed over.
Right.
You're like CrossFit guy where you just start talking to people about coffee that don't care about coffee.
100%. I'm not that level yet.
Bobby Wagner joined us. You said, hey man, don't sit me in front of this Niners helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you though, like that defense on paper.
They're great.
On paper, Greenlaw and
and love the linebackers.
The linebackers are dope. And then you have Nick Bosa and they have dudes all over.
All over the place.
But since Baltimore, it's like all of a sudden they're invincible. All of a sudden you can run on them, you can score points on them. I mean, what's happened in that defense?
I think it's just it's playoff football. You know, teams understand that if they lose, they go home. You know what I mean? And so, you know, obviously the teams always have different areas that can be attacked. A lot of teams are running the ball on them because they also know that if they try to drop back and pass, those guys will get sacks, and that sacks change the game. And so a lot of times teams think running the ball is the way, but once they stop the run and put you in passing situations, it's tough. So they're a scary defense.
How do you defend Mahomes?
You try to make sure those off-the-script plays don't happen as much because those change the trajectory of the game. And I think that's the biggest thing. Don't let the off-the-script plays change the trajectory of the game.
I want to talk about this Walter Payton Man of the Year award because you've won a lot of awards for your works on the football field. Take me through the process of what you've been able to create off the football field.
Yeah, man, I think it's just I think when we get in these positions, we're so blessed into being in a position to give back. I think that's the biggest thing. So every offseason, every year, I try to find a way to give back. And, you know, Nationwide and the Payton family felt that it was pretty cool what I was doing. And I think, you know, what Nationwide's been able to do I think this 10-year partnership with them, you know, being able to expand the things that all of us do off the field has been a blessing.
Let's circle back to the Legion of Boom. When we look back historically at that defense, what are the things that make it special, right? Because again, I was born late 70s, right? So the 3 defenses that come to mind would be yours, 85 Bears, 2000 Ravens.
Yeah.
And maybe the Broncos, the year they won it, not the year that you guys beat them,
Maybe.
The year they won it, that was a pretty dominant defense as well, right?
They did okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But from a guy who was there, what should we remember about that defense? Why was it so special?
I think it was the characters, the guys that played on the team. I think it's the scheme, what we were able to accomplish within that scheme. And I can honestly say that there was a lot of guys that were at the top of their position. When you look at Cam, you look at Earl, you look at myself, you look at Sherm, Mike Bennett, KJ, Cliff. Obviously, I'm going to miss some guys, Bang. A lot of those guys, I would say, would be top at their position just because of all the hard work that they did. And then just, we did something I don't think people haven't done. A lot of teams didn't score on us. We were just able to do much respect.
Troy Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu. I've never met him. I just saw him.
Wait. Hold on. I know Troy really well. So I coach his son in AAU basketball.
Yeah, I need to make sure I shake his hand.
As good a dude as you've ever met in your life.
That's all I heard.
Crazy.
A lot of amazing things.
All you guys are crazy in that on the football field, you literally try and kill dudes.
For sure.
Like a guy like him, he's a crazy man.
100%.
And then off the football field, couldn't be a nicer guy.
I mean, there's a kind of like a switch that you have to have.
Yes, there's a switch.
You have to have it because you can't be like that all the time.
Do you ever leave the switch on when it shouldn't be on?
I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure I have in certain situations. Or I turn it on when it should not be on. But, yeah, you have to have that balance.
When is it time for you to go, hey, I've accomplished everything I need to accomplish?
I'm not sure yet. I think there's some things out there that I want to do. Obviously, I would love to get back to that, get back to the Super Bowl and experience that again, hopefully win it as well. I think that's the biggest thing.
Okay, remember, this is the most prestigious off-the-field award, probably in all of sports. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year is presented by Nationwide. Of course, Nationwide has donated more than $2.3 million to charities, causes represented by these nominees. The Walter Payton Man of the Year award, presented by Nationwide, will be announced during the NFL Honors broadcast Thursday. That's this Thursday. That's tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. And, of course, then honored during the Super Bowl itself. Big night with the Honors Award. You got the special suit going or what?
I got a nice suit. You know what I'm saying? I always got to dress good.
All right, we got to get you an intro to Troy Polamalu.
100%.
Outside of that, man, I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
It's absolutely an honor.
Appreciate you. Blessing.